Hi there, and welcome to 100 Days of Discipleship. I hope you've been blessed. Oh, what ground we've covered thus far. It's been such a blessing, and I'm sure that this is going to bless you again. All right? Listen, if you haven't told your friends, your family, loved ones, enemies, everybody about this, are you walking in the love of God? This is a free platform, and so much knowledge is being shared. I believe is going to be a blessing to you. So please do well to take advantage of this. We're continuing our series on relationship, and if you missed any of the topics that we've had, you've missed a lot. So please go back, binge watch all the videos, because like I would often say, all 100 classes are but one class. You can't say that you've gone through the discipleship if you missed any one of them. All 101 message, and so I want you to make sure that you follow through with it. It's not just the knowledge, it's the commitment that counts. That's why it's called a discipleship class. And it's not just the information, it's the training itself, the staying power. All right. So having said that, let's cut to the chase. I want to talk about something very interesting. I read this beautiful psychological report, and the psychological report, establishes point by giving two examples. So there's something psychologists call the IKEA effect, and that's nothing mysterious. IKEA is actually the name of a furniture company, I think, in the US. And I read this beautiful report that gave two examples to establish this, one of them being the IKEA effect. And IKEA furniture makers, they have okay quality. They are not exceptional, but they are functional. So when you see it, it's not ugly, but it's functional. It's not that great either. But here is something interesting. If you went to a house and you saw one of their furniture and you were to rate it over 10, you rate it like 7 over 10 for functionality. But it has been proven, reportedly by Harvard research, that if you ask the owner of the furniture himself to rate it, he'll rate it a 9 over 10. And why is that? The reason simply is that the furniture company will give you the furniture in bits and pieces, so you get to assemble it yourself. And here is the beautiful thing. In assembling it, it has been proven psychologically that the people they develop an emotional attachment to it. They become personally invested, because this thing takes about an hour or two to set up. And when you are just done, after going through the rigors, you see it in a different light. I'll give you another example, and this one was more fascinating to me. There was a company named Insta Cakes, all right? A product named Insta Cakes. It's a brilliant idea. It's a mix of cakes, where a cake mix, and you just put it in a bowl, pour water, put it in a microwave, and you have delicious cake. Brilliant innovation. Who is not going to like that? But interestingly, there was a stigma of serving instant cakes, because part of the pride of everyone who bakes cakes is that you bake something delicious and you get to say, I made that. Interestingly. And so it affected their sales for a while until they had this genius idea. We will sell the mix, but we'll remove, I think they removed 2 ingredients. They removed the egg and the milk. So the women got to put the egg by themselves, the milk by themselves, and they felt like they were contributing to the process. And guess what? Sales began to do better. How does this apply to relationship? It has been proven, all right, that we all have a cognitive bias in which we value something more because we were more invested in it. See, I'm telling you this one thing for sure. If you have the right person, you're married to a good person, but you're having issues, see this as a great opportunity. Because if together as a tag team, you are able, remember the Michelangelo analogy, you're able to see diamond in the rough, walk through it, you will come out stronger and better. And I think that this is the idea that the Word of God gives us. In Ephesians chapter 5, verse 25 to 27, which I've been sharing with you, husbands, love your wives, just as Christ also loved his church and gave himself for her, that he might sanctify and cleanse her with the washing of water by the word, all right, and present her to himself a glorious church. You've done the work, and the work is glorious, all right. Now, in this particular context, both men and women have work to do. Talk to women who have been there for their husbands. Just imagine you married a man when he was young, hustling, and you worked together, you encouraged him, and his life began to change. and then he got better, prosperous financially. You had 1 child, 2 children, 3 children. Then something will happen and the whole marriage will crumble. It's going to take more to crumble that home. Do you understand what I'm saying? And so what I'm trying to help you see is that challenges, as unpleasant as they are, present you an opportunity, especially upon, dealing with those challenges, to grow a deeper relationship. So stop complaining. All right? I know it's easier said than done, but sit down, come up with a strategy, read books, study the word of God, pray, and come out of that challenge. And I'm telling you, when you come out of that challenge, you will discover a new depth, all right, in that relationship that you've never seen before. I'm telling you one thing for sure. If you want gold, you're going to have to dig, and you are going to have to dig deep. There are some people that have just been through too much together, and it just launches them into a depth of communication. Let me give you a simple example. When you see friends who have been friends for a while, when they are communicating, you are lost. They have slangs and catchphrases that are tied to deep moments in their history. And when they talk, even just by eye contact, they are laughing with each other and you are left out. You see, because experience, just takes you deeper and deeper. And this is the opportunity you have. Don't give up. Don't give in. Keep seeing a diamond in the rough. Keep walking. And then you'll be very proud that you obeyed God through and through. I hope this blessed you. Share it with someone, and someone might thank you for this. Some of these teachings are life-changing to a lot of people. You don't know who might desperately need this wisdom right now. So I encourage you to share that with someone. All right. And if you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel, I wonder what in the world you're waiting for. Do it. All right. And if you're going through 100, if your plan is to go through 100 days of discipleship without subscribing to this channel, free knowledge. Thunder might mistakenly. Anyway, I'm just subscribe, okay? All right. And leave an honest comment, all right, if this blessed you. God bless you, and see you next time.